Turn the rainbow to a gay flag. They made treaties with tribes they recognized federally and ethically. They were in cahoots with the Iroquois Confederacy. It's my destiny, along with the ancient ones, to return for everything they owe. I don't mean government sanctioned funds. I got other artistic notions of mine that's high flown, because the land's fly blown. Look for me in a cyclone. Great spirit, quick in my bones. I'm a true and living soul, son of the great matriarch. My heart glistening gold. Everyone wants to walk in the sun with her, but she'll run to the one who will dance in the rain for her until it's done. I'm in my own zone, within my own home. I'm in my own throne, my own skin, no clone. On long going in for the wind ozone, 10 toes strong, closed doors, I open it, siphon it, my own tone, microphone it, my own song, on my own right and my own wrong, my own masters, I'm my own master.
See, I took the internet back on because obviously they're bothered. It's not the internet here, it's them, the fake alphabet. Yeah. They can't help themselves. You know, when they're around each other, the Bohemian Grove and all those different things. I want to share something on here, but I'm not going to do it. But I'll share where you can go and look at it. All the little things they have here that they've indoctrinated the idiots in, they hijacked it, I know. Pretty much gratitude for this collab. Yeah, if y'all talking about a bunch of nonsense and do views of people getting babby and all that, they don't know how to come in and make themselves comfortable. Oh, he's going to come back in. We got him. He ain't got nothing. Right now, they're trouble, which I'm making sure they are.
Zombie apocalypse or a space invasion from an alien, or is it enemy or a fake friend? Artificial intelligence and clones are scriptural. Is it miracle or a spell cast magic?
I'm gonna finish this one out. Let everybody come back in. Because you see, what's up, Jay? You know, right now, I know the views right now, and yet they're hiding your views. This is how bad they are. They are so weak. It's funny. I love it. Not narcissistic. I don't. How y'all say? However y'all do it now these days, I don't know. It don't mean nothing to me, but I don't love it like that. Social media got you foolish, better metaverse. Before the earth fully heals, it's gonna get hella worse. Got to be the living word, cut out that dead letter cursor. When you spit into existence, manifest a better version. The light of the full moon, you'll soon see tunnel sheer, full bloom, a black sun, pour doom down on these moonlight worshippers. Herbalists of the eternal furniture of the temple of the grand furbisher. Elijah was the precursor. Y'all didn't hear him though. Instead, y'all condemned him as if he were a criminal. Whether mothership or mother wit, we back with the vengeance return of the ancient ones. American engine operation, mockingbird, the same thing as Hunger Games. Come on, baby. I knew you be back. They're still lying about who's watching, but it's cool. They phantoms of the opera proctors of Silicon Valley and Big Pharma is operation. They owe me America's top thing that poses for the MK Ultra program, and these doses of nanotech, these testers of swabs up their noses from youngest to oldest. Banging, right? This COVID, are they the deep state, or are we in a deep state? We say we got our eye open, it's more like we sleep. Wait, is it about enlightening, or do you expose shit for clout and life, which opposes a true socialist with this double edge? Let's go and get the reading. I'm a true vocalist. I'm supposed to spit war. He's a true vocalist. He's supposed to spit war, but you know what I'm saying. But it's banging, right? All right, let's get back into it. I'm just going to pick off where I left off at. I mean, we know we were talking about Cassidy and the communique between her and Malcolm and what she saw as far as her mother and fighting a certain entity, okay, when she was wanting to disperse her because she was afraid of her, and Azrael showed up. So let's take it from there. So Azrael was suddenly there, and I don't know why or what he wanted. I have this memory of her fighting for me, but I realize now she was fighting to get away from them and fighting for her life. She was not fighting for me at all. Her tone is soft, with the realization of the ultimate betrayal, something a mother should never do. Absolutely correct.
I am sorry, Bonnie. Malcolm stands up and gives her a soft kiss and whispers into her ear, I will fight for you and them always. This is a promise I will never break, as I will never break with you. Something a mother would never do. Remember that, okay? So he puts his arms around her and they stand staring at their babies. Emil and Amelia have grown into 6-month-old babies, even though they are only officially a week old. No one understands why they are growing so fast. In fact, no one has ever experienced such an odd thing and can offer no explanation. Bonnie has no idea either, but her gut tells her that they will help them stop the heaven bearers from destroying the earth and be an important aspect in the coming war. An entire month goes by, and the twins are already 5 years old. Bonnie is watching them play in the snow, and she can't believe what has happened in just one short year. Malcolm and Cassiel have become friendly with each other, but they are not friends. They are working with each other to achieve a particular purpose, and when that purpose is fulfilled, their friendship will dissolve or end. Cassiel has his moments when he's angry, envious rather, that he can't have her. She was promised to him, and he hasn't come to the terms with the fact that this won't happen, not ever. Even if Malcolm would magically disappear, she has no interest in him, and he knows there is nothing he can do that will ever change that. Her heart belongs to a Phoenician, and that is the ultimate kick in the teeth. His ego is bruised, and he can't shake it, no matter how hard he tries. I need to focus on saving my people and killing these wretched leeches for good, he mutters while he impatiently checks the perimeter around the settlement. Sounds like me. She will be mine, he says loudly and looks over at her. It is a warning, not a wish, and she knows it. Time is getting short. We need to move soon, or we will miss our window of opportunity, he says as Mira picks up some snow and forms it into a snowball. She throws it as far as she can away from her, and they both watch it land and splatter on the floor. We have waited this long, Cassiel. A few more days won't be the end of us. The twins need to grow still. I don't think she can do it on her own. She snaps. She needs me, not these bastard children. He scoffs in anger and realizes he ought to bite his tongue. He storms off into the deep snow and out of sight. She is mine, he mutters as he walks into the distance, loud enough, mind you. He knows he needs her, but his ego doesn't want to admit that. It is late afternoon, and the snow has stopped for a short while. Bonnie is resting with the twins inside the cave and is having another one of her vivid dreams. Except this time, it is not a dream about the past, but about the future and what awaits them all. Something unexpected happens. She is back in the mansion, and she returns to her old life. Malcolm is in his study preparing his paperwork, while Jane is in the kitchen getting a tea and lemon cream cake ready for afternoon snacks. Emil and Amelia are playing outside in New York, laughing and mock screaming. Bonnie is standing at the oval-shaped window on the second floor with the dark blue curtains. She is playing with the tassels on the silver-colored tiebacks, while she watches her children play happily on the neatly mowed lawn. She is pregnant again with another boy, and he is completely normal and has no powers or special abilities. The twins no longer possess their powers either, and she doesn't know why. They are a normal and happy family. The world did not end, and the Tartarian Empire survived the war, just barely. It will take many years in order to repair what was broken, but the humans, Phoenicians, and Tartarians have found a way to coexist. A new covenant was reached with Mother Nature, and peace and harmony prevails completely. She is happy with the ending to the story, but she can never erase the particular day. Their final battle was horrific in every way, and it cost her so very dearly. She shakes the thought away and tells herself that there is no point in dwelling on it. You can't change the past, Bonnie. She tells herself and goes back to watching the twins play. It is summer and the sun is shining. There is a sweetness. I miss that sweetness in the air. In the air. And the garden is filled with bright blooming flowers. Malcolm walks up behind her and wraps his big and loving arms around her gently while he kisses the side of her neck. Can you believe that they are already 3 years old? He asks and kisses her neck some more. His lips are soft and send tiny shockwaves through her entire body. I am just glad they were lucky enough to have a normal childhood. A clean slate after everything they had to see and do. She says with a slight undertone of pain in her voice. We all lost so much that day. Mind you, she's dreaming. Yes, we did, but look at what we have now. Malcolm moves his hands over her belly and pulls her in closer and up against him. How about we head to the bedroom for a few minutes? Ain't nothing like a pregnant woman, boy, y'all. Hey, listen. Anyway, Jane will keep an eye on them. He starts kissing her neck more passionately, and she can feel the lust in his lips. One by you, all right? Men, it is electric, and she turns to face him and stares into those luminous green eyes. She starts to kiss him while her hand wanders down to his belt and she unbuckles it. He pushes her against the wall and lifts her arms above her head. He takes a moment to look at her, just look at her. He finds her so incredibly beautiful, irresistible, and he wants her to know this. Take me and put me onto the table in the corner of the room, she orders him. He picks her up and puts her down on the table gently. Within seconds, his hands are under her dress, and he can't wait to have her, excuse me. I had to burp. She wakes up suddenly to the sound of screeching, and she looks around her, forgetting briefly where she is. She listens carefully and lets her eyes scout the settlement to make sure everything is okay. She hears the screeching again and sees that it is merely some boys teasing a young girl with a dead creature they found buried under the snow. She lies back down and smiles with the knowledge that they will win this war. At least, she hopes so. She mutters under her breath and pulls the blanket over her head. She doesn't share her dreams with anyone, not even Malcolm. The last thing she wants to do is to create false hope and have those she cares about believing in a lie. It won't do anyone any good, she tells herself. Malcolm and the twins are still sleeping, so she grabs her coat and walks outside. It is full of holes and only has one button, but it is warm and she likes the color. It is a soft blue, and it reminds her of a clear summer day. I know, I should keep reading more, right? Not. It's actually a summer sky, but I said day. You know, I find it kind of impotent just to say sky. It's daytime, right? So the sky's blue. I'm gonna give it a little more erection. And so yeah. So she dreamt a certain facet of life that could be, but still with some doubt, regardless of what power she's capable of. And she wants peace so bad that she's willing to do and subjugate herself no matter what. You're going to love the next few reads of this. It's going to be phenomenal. See, I'm glad nothing came up when I burped. Good thing I was drinking water, you know what I'm saying? Not my flax, pancake, blueberry, cinnamon pancakes, whatever you want to call it, with homemade peanut butter and honey. Yeah, so there it goes again. And I wouldn't say one word, and another word came out. You know how it goes. But anyway, my apologies. I can't apologize for them wanting to hijack. You know, that's what they do. Pretty stupid. They want to be able to watch everything. They're so gone that even good instruction for them is misrepresented and misinterpreted because of their ignorance. You know how that goes, right? Yeah. Hey, baby, yo, Slaughter, what's going on? Yeah, I had finished watching your video on live because I went up on, I had to go on here on Facebook because I don't do it on here. You know what I'm saying? So it was good. It was good. It's good. It's good. Is DJ up in here? Well, DJ came up in here? Oh, that's ToLU'S Z. DJ, I'm hitting up on his jammies right now. Cause I like all his, but like 2 of his I got copyrights for, and I had to find out which ones I could actually play without getting that. You know what I'm saying? Because I like X Uno Multis and where the wild things are. But even with wild things, I gotta be careful because there's music in there that he samples, and if I go change the music, then it's not befitting because they give a lot of crud. No, I'll play this one. Y'all know I like this one. And then Transcendental Transmissions 3. But he's got plenty more. Right, that's a slamming, right? Better not get a copyright because I believe he made that. That's the slamming. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know that, right? Yo, so I hope y'all enjoyed that small read. Again, I knew it was possible. I attempted to go on live twice in the day, well, later on, and and I wasn't gonna sit here just sit up on the laptop. I was like, I'm not doing that. Patience. 2 most powerful weapons you have is time and patience. They would have your loots. They're using that right now. They've got the individuals training right up under your nose on your soil. They're giving them all the best equipment, best kind of armor, cloaks, all kind of stuff. They're teaching them how to, right now, they're starting to learning how to fly drones and stuff. They know they shouldn't really be messing with us, but because these bastards are so devious, they're targeting, they're looking, they're riding around, they're walking around stores, they're looking at who they think is their targets. They don't really get it. But the enemy knows that the majority of them are going to be destroyed. It's facts. That's all I can say. If anybody's a seer out there, want to hear your take on this, if you really can see, per se. The problem, though, at hand, that these things, imagine a man who likes another man and believe, not with knowledge, but believe it's natural, and they wear uniforms and everything else, and they partook in whatever they partook in. And maybe, let's say, if they even didn't. Just the aerodynamics of here, how they think. The pressures of what they love or loathe. Maybe there's not even love with them. Maybe it's all about a fake algorithm or a narrative or something that puts them in this position of this gratuitous power that's not really power at all. Because if it was, they'd already be ready and things would already be happening. They have been minerals, yet you have been exuberantly overspending, overbearing, over everything, without knowing that patience and time is so important, but not the kind of time you think you have, nor the patience you believe you're equipped with. You are not patient. Because if you're patient, you would patiently make the suggestion and operate a move on it of better knowledge of knowing, instead of sitting in the recess of a quiet place that's the decibel of your existing mind, which is still a fragmentation or a broken narrative of what they've given you. And you would change it. And change is about time, isn't it? So in the paradox of what we think is all inclusively about time, fake time, you're not allowing the time to process something which there is no time. You need to act upon certain things, people. Do you get it? Well, I just wanted to share that little bit of tea. And I will see y'all. Is it possible? No. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Because I'm reading. I put it up here, and this one jumping around, acting all scary. And cats get real weird, don't they, when they get to jumping and slapping around? So I'm reading this. And I'm doing it in a way not to ruin the book, but I should have got the hardcover. But yeah, so far, the first 5-6 chapters, once I got through all the monarchy, more liberty means less government. Okay? Ergo, the morning session of zombies and the breaking down of what is or could be considered a zombie. It's definitely not some scarification, unless you want to go ahead and get the 2 and be, latex equivalent makeup with tissue paper and the little $60-$75 spray paint and make yourself look like Freddy Krueger and make a fake tear in your neck and walk around dragging your leg. Now that's just something dead that somebody's holding up with a couple of sticks and moving because the rigor mortis is gone and the body's light with no fluids. No, what I'm talking about right now, that's what everybody is. Zombies look like you and I. Or I and you. Oh, baby. Thank you, boo-boo. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. It's nothing but love. Ganja had a video up. It's pretty awesome. If you're on Facebook and you're following our beloved Baby Girl Slaughter, watch the videos. Don't just hit the like, support, share it. Okay? Because right now they're censoring, and anybody who's speaking our truth, as if they have the true power to do that. If they weren't so stupid in their own plagiarism, they would just let it be. But they believe they control the narrative still, and they have had no control ever. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably, I've got a few videos to upload, and I hope you like them. The lady with the bald head, I think she's going through some cancer, getting ready to do chemo. And so, the most beautiful thing I've seen, this is an old video, and I hope you appreciate it. I'm going to share it, okay? I'll see y'all later. It's number love. Circle of life, and that which protects it. It's like a river, a raging river, rapids, waterfalls, oceans. That's the men.